So what's going on, social media land, tool groupies? This is what you call a super Sylon 8-roll steam iron built in the 1940s. Been in this building since the 1940s. American made by the American Laundry Corporation. 8 rolls. What we're doing here today is taking the padding off. The padding wraps around these rollers right here. And after you roll the padding on, you roll the outside cover on. And you got to hand crank it with a crank right here and roll this whole machine up. That's what me and my associates are doing right now. And the fire department come in about 3 years ago, and they sprayed water inside of the machine. It's rusted all to pieces, so we're coming in to clean up all the rust, clean up all the padding, try to renew it, paint it, spray some WD-40 on it, try to make this thing run. These pads are changed about every year, so whenever they get dirty, you got to change them. Whenever they get wore out, you got to change them. But this is a super Slyon American ironer in a company that's over almost 100 years old here in 2 years. This place was founded in 1921. And this goes to show you what American made means. There's probably about 6 of these left in existence that is still operating in the whole United States of America right now. And this is one of them here in Kentucky that me and my team are working on. So it's just a process. It'd be better if they took the rollers completely out and we replaced the rollers altogether, because the water damage, once it's damaged, there's not much you can do to these. The problem is they do not want to buy Chinese-made steel. They want to buy a real, original American-made rollers to put back in their place, and I don't blame them, because this thing takes a lot of heat. It runs 6 days a week, 12 hours a day, on a boiler, feeding sheets, pillowcases, things of that nature, uniforms, scrub tops, things like that. Goes through this thing. It flattens them out, irons them. It puts them on this big folder right here. Comes out the other side. So that's what we're doing today. Now essentially we got to pull the covers off of each one, pull the padding off, suck all the rust damage out, get all of that, empty the vacuum. Then whenever we get it all cleaned up, sanded down, wire brushed down, we're going to paint it, treat it with some WD-40. We're going to put the padding on. You start with the front roller up here, and you got to roll it with that hand crank in a specific direction, one pad at a time. Put the cover on, put some springs on it, put everything back together, and then she'll be good to go for another year. So if you like seeing stuff like this, different things I'm doing from automotive work to industrial work such as this and boat repairs, hit that subscribe button. If you like tool reviews, hit that subscribe button. I do a wide variety of work, hired mechanic, and I'll see you next time.